we do it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the 10-Yard Fight. This is Coach KK, Volume 17, Part 2. As you can see, this little collage right here, this is the story mode of everything. We're going to piggyback off the last season right here as we made it to the playoffs. Playoffs? You guys know that soundbite if you are a football fanatic. Alright, so here we go. We have a short field. We just caught the pick. We're in the playoffs. This guy, he has to start having answers for himself real early. And we are just trying to get positive yards. This is the gun wing scheme. My goal is to help you guys get down the field and get more results. Have been getting on offense. I'm all in for help as well. Get at me in the comments, add to the scheme. It makes sense. You know, we're gonna put it in there. We're gonna get that going too. There's been times where guys have helped me and I've been like, oh, you know what, so and so have said this and do that, and then Coach KK added his little sugar and spices to it and everything was good. You know, stir up the pot, get this thing going. Alright guys, yeah, just because the thing about X's and O's in football, just one simple route can change a whole scheme. As you can see right here, the identity is gun wing, but sometimes you got to get in the goal line to get your QB sneak in. This guy right here, he's relentless. Okay, he's gonna be in cover one robber in a nickel formation on defense. It's going to be a long day for him if he continues to be in that defense, if he continues to be stubborn. Although we're going down the field on him, maybe he just feel like he got caught that time. But now you're looking in the backfield. Nope, don't try to come over here now. That's the price you're going to pay for being out of position. So yeah, we caught him looking in the backfield. He decided to jump in a gap, and then he jumped out the gap, and by that time it was too late. You can only choose one gap on a play. You can't go in a gap and then come out the gap, whether you're on defense or not. Suppose a running back went into a gap and do you think he's gonna have time to back up out the gap and go into another gap? No, the play is dead by then. You got one split decision to make. Like right here, the first drive, he saw nothing but short routes. We know he keep pulling his safety down. So now we finally decide to pull out something out of our back pocket. PA deep post. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. 3 guys on the ground. Touchdown. And that's all his fault because he kept playing low. And we, you know, the way we do it around here, you know, if you go look at the beginning of the video, it always says audibles, read, scheme, formation shifting, clock management. Those are the mental battles that we play. You know, like right here, he's in the quarter 3 deep because it's 27 seconds left. So that gives us time, but we don't have space because he have 8 guys in the back, 3 men rushing. But we have time to make the space. And you know, on the flip side, it's space but no time. And there's pros and cons to that aspect as well. Right here, he's blindly anticipating the corner route, but nope, we're on the other side of the field. And we still hold our timeout. See, right here, this is where you got to understand time and score. And one thing that we know is we have the receivers on one side, and they can beat up their guys on their side of the field. And I have the tight ends on the other side of the field. They're battling outside the numbers. So I don't know why he's in the quarter 3 deep. Some people will say, well, maybe you're not playing nobody. So He chose to play. I didn't ask to play him. That's what they lined me up against. He's using the D line. He decides to back up. He got smart enough to do that. But I countered that with a high pass on the goal line. So yeah. So this guy's not too bad. He knows what he's doing. And the score is 21-21 at halftime. So he got to be somewhat involved in this game. But yeah. We're in the playoffs, man. Speed option. We decide to hand the ball off. We cut back because he is going into two gaps. You can't send two players in the same gap. If you do that, somewhere there's going to be space and opportunity. You got to make them pay for shooting the gap 2 times. Or, sending 2 guys in the same gap. There's a price to pay on defense for that. Nice little user back there. I'm on it, man. You're not going to be able to do that type of stuff. I'm up 28-21, as you can see. Out there lurking. See, it's a difference between being on your safety, because you can play in the backfield or you can come down as a linebacker like he was doing. So, yeah. Shout out to Traycon Williams for that. That was another example of me playing on my safeties and user lurking. You said, yeah, man, I watch you user lurk all the time. Yeah, I be user lurking, man. I pay the price as well. Sometimes your eyes can be too deep in the backfield. But it all depends on if the offense is disguising everything. If he do a good job of disguising things. Like this guy's on his safety. He's not playing. He's either on the left one or the right one. His goal is to take away the middle, to take away the drag route. I get that. And so he went back and I threw the ball out. Stalemate. Do an incomplete pass. You didn't gain, I didn't gain. We'll lose a down and fight another down. Alright? So let's go again. He's in the middle. He moved his safety away. And he's out of the equation right now. Okay? This guy made a good play on the ball. Whoop-de-doo. But can you do that every down? Because now it's a different look. Sending the running back out there. So my goal right there was to send everybody out and still keep a mesh concept going. The mesh concept came through for me and we were able to fight the down. So here we go. Taking it 13. Took a sack. That's going to happen sometimes. See, now we're into what's called situational or sim style football. All bets are off right now. Everything is on the line. We caught him in a press. We caught him pressing. So while he was coming down, I snapped the ball quickly and got to the corner quickly. Got a first down. It was 3rd and 21 right there. So you can catch those guys in a press. I try to do that as much as possible. If I see them going up and down before the play even start, I'm going to catch them while they're coming down and my men are running up the field. So they'll have to play catch up and put on the brakes and all that stuff. Pump the brakes and make a U-turn. And it'll be too late for all that. Here we go. I tried to do the bubble screen. I thought it was going to be open. I thought his slot corner was going to be coming in, but nope. He kind of bamboozled me. And I guess you could call that a stalemate too, because now it's 3rd and 9. Here we go. Some guys have got to know the code, man. This is sim style football. What I look like trying to throw the ball down the field. I want to keep everything safe. And he realized what I was doing. I was going to kick the field goal and win. And the game over. He just quit at 21-28. I never got to kick my field goal. He knew it was going to be a 2-possession game. It was over. Next game, this guy threw a pick real early. I'm up 7 already. I have a short field, so I appreciate it. This is the playoffs. We're in the divisional round. I'm so happy. I'm excited. We're on the goal line. All I'll take is 3. I'm just trying to do everything safe and short. This right here. I'm trying to fake this guy. His slot corner blitzed in. Nope, he made a U-turn off instinct. And EA or the AI. EA, AI. How that sounds. A-E-I-O. U. All vowels. EA and AI. They got the best of me then. So I paid the price for that one. Like I say, I give EA credit for the AI. You know, they did a good job of not letting you get those things for free, in like they did in previous years. If you've been around long enough, you've seen the spread 2x2 volume 2. I used to run 2 receivers on one side, 2 on the other side, and I'll do slot bubbles all day long, because I know you're gonna pitch in trying to stop the inside zone. That's how that thing go. As you can see, it's 7-7. Guys, just realize this. I've been running the spread playbook for a couple of years now, and I never considered the gun wing spread offense. Never considered this as spread offense up until now. This is spread offense. Look, you got 2 guys on one side of the field, 2 receivers, and 2 tight ends. They're not even running in the middle of the field. Then you got the running back who can leak wide. Look at this. 3rd and 13. We got a first down. One down like that can change a whole game, because now he is target fixated on my running back. As you can see him as a user for the rest of this time, he's gonna follow my running back. He's gonna use whoever the running back is. Nice yards. And all I'm gonna do is just go to the vacant area. See him? He's on the linebacker. He's watching R1. He's watching the running back. Never mind, my guy might be coming past his face on the slant. I can fake the running back now and do my little RPO slant plays like that right there, because I know he's watching the running back now. On the point of attack, he's not even gonna wait for anything. He's just gonna automatically go left. Touchdown. He have no idea of what's going on now. He's in a whirlwind. He's in a vicious cycle right now because of that one play when I did a fly route. So here we go, 4th quarter on the way. It's 14-17. This is a situational style of play. In a perfect world, I got 60 yards to go. I don't want to give him the ball back. I'll just get 2 and 3 yards and just keep chopping it up and get first downs until this game is over. I'll walk away. I even, at minimum, I'll take 17-17. No seconds left on the clock. I'll kick the field goal. We go to overtime. In this point, you know, like I say, it's reads, audibles. It's a system, you know, and I'm in the same formation, but the situation of the game will vary. Sometimes I'm air raid offense out of this. Sometimes I'm conservative and playing smash mouth. Sometimes I'm spread. Sometimes I'm running gun. You know, you can change your style of play within itself. You know, like they're making cars nowadays. You can go in race mode. You can go in eco mode. You can go in balance. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you could change your style of play within a formation itself. So yeah, only the advanced guys know what I'm talking about with that right there. My day one guys who've been around for a minute. So yeah, in this point right here, we're shifting the gear, and right now we're just trying to play safe, sound, and conservative. We'll take 3. We want 7, but if the opportunity presents itself, we'll take it. Our goal is to just milk this clock and keep pushing. We don't want to get him a drive. We don't want him to have the ball anymore. As you can see, he's on his safety. His eyes is tied to the backfield because we've been so safe, and he is lost in the sauce. That is a untouched, uncontested touchdown. So as you can see, this guy just gave up 21-17. I'm here. I'm on a hell of a winning streak, and it's time for the Super Bowl, baby. Let's get it. Like the song say, this is how we do it every day. We be grinding. Hey. So yeah, guys, we're here, man, and it's like me against the world, no holds bars. uncompromising. Everything is right here on the line, baby. Sometimes you can get this far and get starstruck though, and that's what happened. I got starstruck. My eyes was in the backfield. I'm thinking every play is just gonna just be given to me. No sir, this guy went up 7-0 very early. There's a reason why I didn't show me getting up the field, because I had a lot of scenarios that happened like this. Unfortunate stuff, well, I should say misfortunate, because I'm controlled. I was in control on offense, so that's misfortunate, right? So he's up 14-0 very early. I got the ball back again, and this happened once again. I talked about it last video on the way to the playoffs, in which I don't have edge protector and he has edge threat. So sometimes you're going to line up against guys who have edge threat, and if you don't have edge protector, you better have, and you better be aware of what's going on, because all it takes is a split second and a whole game can change. Whoever can respond better in a split second, that's what, it's instincts, that's football, that's sports, period. As you can see, he's up 21-0. I am getting my behind handed to. He's overloading the side that has no tight ends. He's coming in heavy off that weak side, and that's something special that I will put in my repertoire going forward. I'm not gonna sit here and let 21-0 deter me from my scheme. I still have faith in my scheme. I believe in it. The gun wing scheme, it has got us this far. But why let one bump in the road stop the show? Like they're saying, why let one monkey stop our show? It's not gonna happen. I'm going up the field. I just gotta zoom in a little closer with my lens, right? Gotta zoom in closer with the lens. I'm sitting in the street right here with my tight end. He's not looking. And see, one thing I will say is this guy had a little more edge on me in terms of roster. His roster was a little better than mine. But if you catch some guys in isolation and one-on-one mismatches or in space, you will win that battle. You just need to win those battles. And he, in terms of X's and O's, he have more wins at battle than I have pre-snap. So I have to make sure I prevail post-snap. Look at him. He's going to undercut my two tight ends, right? So that's when you just throw a layer on top of another layer. We hit him with a seam pass. We got our 7. I was excited about that. Thought we had a little faith until things like this occurred. And it's just, at this point, it's just like me against the world, my back against the wall. All right, guys, I didn't get the Super Bowl. One thing about it, one monkey don't stop your show. Take notes. Win, lose, learn. I'm out here.
And if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the